I just have to take out my buttholes, I think. Do you mind?
Take them out. Take out your buttholes.
I've become self-conscious of my buttholes. So I have gauges and, stretched ears, as it were. And then I let them close up, and then I decided I wanted to open my buttholes again.
Yeah.
So I've been stretching them.
Right.
But then I go see the touchy man.
Yeah.
The neurofeedback man.
Who touches you?
Yeah, and he's always commenting on my hygiene. He's like putting the little, I don't know, sensor things on my ear.
Electrodes.
Something like that. And he's like, Are these getting bigger? Are these stretching these out? And I was like, yeah. He's like, on purpose? He's like, yeah. He's like, oh.
He notices that your ear holes are getting bigger?
Yeah. And he said, ugh.
How was he looking so closely?
I don't know, but he
Do I need to go back and visit him?
Maybe. He knew immediately. And he'll like put the thing in my hair and he'll be like, you haven't washed your hair since I last saw you. He's always talking about how I haven't washed my hair. And I often haven't washed my hair, but it's made me very self-conscious about my butthole ears and my unwashed hair.
I think it's okay for women to have gauges.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, but not men?
Yeah, men should not have gauges.
No?
No, it's too emotional.
You don't like feelings.
It's like if a man has gauges, it means he could snap.
Yeah, it's a sign.
It means he's into like poo-poo pee-pee stuff.
Oh.
Or that he's going to kill someone.
I don't think so.
Absolutely.
I think they're a sign of inaction. I think they're...
Okay.
I like to cry in my room, but I'm not going to do anything about it.
But still into poo-poo pee-pee stuff.
Well, possibly, but they're too sad to act upon it.
The only hole in my body that's... My belly button goes very deep.
What? Are you likening your belly button to my ear holes?
Yes.
Why?
Just because it goes deep and it's...
You won't let me measure it. I've always wanted... You've told me...
It goes to the back of my spine.
You've told me this, but you won't let me do it.
Well...
Would I be surprised?
Yes.
How far?
I can't find the depths of my belly button.
How far?
I don't know.
You won't go inside?
No, I've tried. It doesn't... You reach no end.
You make it to your knuckles?
Yeah.
When you try to finger.
I'm elbow deep in my own belly button.
No, really, how far do you think it is, if you had to guess?
If I had to guess, it's like 3 or 4 inches.
Your belly button?
I don't know. I don't know how the anatomy works.
I don't think the anatomy works like that.
I think it ends at the back of my spine.
Will you let me put my pinky in it?
Sure.
Or will it get swallowed
You're going to find stuff, though.
Like what?
I have to dig in there and, like, grab stuff out all the time.
Like what? Like lint?
Fucking dog hair.
Oh, no.
I have to go into my belly button in the shower.
No.
Sometimes with, like, cotton swabs.
Is that why there's cotton swabs in the shower?
Sometimes.
Really?
I forget about them. No. And I pull out these, like, pine needles of coagulated dog hair that have collected in there. And people are like, oh, you should be washing your belly. I do wash my belly button. But you can't get down deep in there.
Because it's a cavern.
You need like a pressure washer to rinse that stuff out.
What
And
else
it
have you
smells.
found?
And it smells.
Ew.
It smells like a dead possum in the storm drain.
Really?
It smells so bad.
When you pull the stuff out?
Yes.
That's really gross.
So that I have to probably weekly I go in there.
Can I go in there now?
No.
Under the table?
Absolutely not. No, you'll get sucked in and we won't be able to finish the podcast.
No. How have you ever found anything like weird?
Just dog hair.
Just dog hair?
Which makes me wonder.
Crumbs? Because I've had breadcrumbs in mine.
No, I don't have crumbs.
Okay.
But yours is like a little thimble. You can just scoop stuff out.
Oh, yeah, I can.
And most people's are. I looked this up online and no one has this problem.
Really?
No.
What happened to you when you were born?
I don't know. The doctor cut my umbilical cord and punched through my body.
No. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm gross. I clean my belly button once every 4 years.
You don't need to.
Well, it sounds like you're supposed to.
No, if you have like like you can see like most belly buttons.
That's true. You can't see the bottom of yours.
You can't see the
just a
bottom.
hole.
It just goes in forever. This is where time exists and starts.
In your belly button.
Yes. It's awful. If I could change one thing about my body,
Really?
I think it would be I would just have
be the hair?
a visible bottom. No, because I can fix that.
This distresses you.
Yeah, I hate it.
We've been married a long time, and I didn't know it caused any pain.
Yeah, it stresses me out.
Because you don't know what's in there? Do you worry of infection?
Yes. I mean, it's been infected. I've had to flush it out with like peroxide
It gets
and
infected?
rubbing alcohol. Yes.
With dog hair?
Welcome to our podcast. I get an infected dog hair, pine needle coagulated, bloody, pussy, smelly belly button. That's what happens.
And it smells like a dead possum.
Yes.
I didn't know.
It's like you're going to church on a Sunday morning with your family, and everything seems great and fine. But then you get to the church building. What is that?
Oh, no.
And the pastor's up there with a fucking shovel and a garden hose,
What?
squirting out a dead possum from the drains.
Yeah.
What do you call those drains on the side of the house?
Oh, I don't know. Drained.
Yeah.
Window.
But that's
Roof
me going into the shower and just like
that's the excavation.
Oh my god. Oh fuck.
You smell it on purpose?
Well, I have to because I get
Why?
worried because
What's it going to reveal?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I've never seen you insecure. This is a really wild.
Because I'm the only person with an endless belly button.
You can't be the only one. Can you?
I don't know.
I bet there's a support. Can I see if there's a subreddit for deep belly buttons?
Sure.
Deep belly button subreddit. Just does anybody else have a really deep belly button hole? But no, you don't. You don't. There's no subreddit.
If there's not a subreddit for deep belly buttons, I'm the only one.
Yeah. There's this thread, but there's only 30 comments. I can fit 3/4 of my longest finger inside my belly button hole.
It's me, but more.
God is gifting you a pocket to smuggle drugs.
It gets so like I can go in deep, but it gets so tight. I don't stop because I hit the bottom. I stop because it gets too tight. I have a tight fucking belly button.
Yeah. Amazing.
But yeah, that's it.
Man, I didn't know you were so alone. You're so alone.
I'm alone.
My belly button is so deep I don't dry it properly. It gets so rotten it bleeds.
Yeah.
Were you joking when you said yours bled?
No.
What does it bleed from?
I mean, it doesn't always. It's not usual, but like every 6 months to a year.
Period.
Every 6 months to. I don't have a period in my belly button. I'm ovulating.
Yeah. But every 6 months to a year, you bleed.
Every 6 months to a year, there's something going wrong in there.
You've never shared this with me.
Of course not.
How could you?
These are the kinds of things that I'll share with after the fact. I'll share these with you after the fact.
But not in the moment.
But during, there is so much panic and dread and shame.
I could cry right now.
Don't cry.
Please share this with me.
I'm not going to be like, hey, come smell my dead possum belly button.
Have you smelled something once?
Yes.
You did? You smelled it?
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, but that's different.
No, it's not. That is way worse.
Yeah, but that was like a one-off.
Let me smell it.
Okay.
I let you smell dead fish. You give me dead possum. It bonds us.
It just, I'm just having an off day, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Is that old moldy coffee?
Oh, shit. Yep.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry. Have I made you feel vulnerable and sad?
No, I'm already in a negative headspace today.
Why?
Because this morning on the way to the gym, they shut down all the streets to get to the gym.
This does perturb you.
For a race.
Yeah.
We're going to have a race.
It's a community race.
But they don't ask everybody. These are public roads that we all pay for. And suddenly 100 people who probably don't even live in the area have agreed they're going to have a race. And they're going to shut down the streets. And now we all have to figure out how to change our lives because they want to run in a road. Go run in a circle in a park.
But that's not
Go run
fun.
in a circle in a park.
No.
Yes.
You run through the city.
No, you run.
It's a community event that bonds us.
There's people lined up in chairs to watch
Because they've been training.
to watch Dave from accounting run by
Yeah.
in his race. And no one else is interested in this. They should have to vote. This should be a vote.
Maybe there is a vote.
There's no vote.
How do you know?
Because we should get like a ballot in the mail.
Yeah.
It says we want to have a race, but we're going to shut down all the streets for all the things that you like to do. And then you have to figure out a different way to go about to do these things.
But that's very good for your brain. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. It's keeping you young. But then the anger you feel shortens your lifespan and
we can take different routes on... I don't mind taking a different route.
But you want it to be your choice.
I want it to be on my dime. This is my choice. You know?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Just to watch a bunch. And you have signs, people holding signs.
But that's the only motivation they have to... I don't know.
I run every day.
I don't.
I've never felt like I need someone to obstruct someone's life and to ruin someone's day so that I can say, I came in fourth.
That would be amazing.
No.
No?
It wouldn't.
You're
Stop.
not curious how you would compare to other runners?
I do not care.
Really?
I do not care.
But you hate losing at like Mario Party. I feel like you would love the thrill of the competition.
I get mad at Mario. I don't want to lose.
But you would win the race.
No, but I Mario Party's like it inconveniences no one. It ruins no one's day. But to shut down 3 streets.
It's only punishing people that wake up early.
And these are long streets because they have to, and they're not even in those sections of the streets for the most part. Run on the sidewalk. Run on the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And just wait at the stoplight and jog in place until the light changes.
Sorry, that's just
I'm
that's
sorry
why.
you're having a bad day.
Yeah, I am. I'm having a bad day. So.
Hopefully we can turn things around.
And hopefully you will guess what we saw.
Oh, yeah, we still do that.
Because we did see something.
We did.
And if you can guess what it is, you will win a $500 Visa gift card.
Yes.
You'll win that.
Money.
All you have to do is guess the thing that we saw. You say what it is. If we say, you got it, Buster, then you'll win the money.
$500. And it's getting close.
It's getting close.
It's like the question, like the guesses have slowed in as it gets close. Like, it is not outside the realm of possibility to guess what we saw at this point.
You can do it.
Everyone gave up.
Just keep your confidence. Keep your guesses coming.
Just guess what we saw, because I'm sick of seeing this money that I can't spend and I want to get rid of it. I'm going to put a due date on it. You got to change the rules.
I will.
Because I just want that money back.
Yeah.
Because no one's guessing what we saw.
You can also give us a call.
Do we have calls?
At 802-870-69-801. Hang on. Let me make sure I'm saying this right. What is it? At 802-870-6928. Again, you just call and leave a voicemail for us. And we'll listen to it on the podcast. And then we'll answer what you said.
Oh, we forgot our banh mi. I'm too sick. I'm sorry, Dean.
It's okay. He'll forgive us. Next time.
Call us anyway again.
And also, while you're at it, go ahead and like and subscribe to this video if you're listening on YouTube.
Yes.
Make sure you subscribe to us, like us. It helps the algorithm. Watch all the way through. It helps the algorithm.
Just leave it on. You don't even have to pay attention. And give us 5 stars.
Yeah.
Just those 2 things. Once.
I'll say, how about this? This week, if you're listening to this episode right now, all you need to do is like this video on YouTube and subscribe to us.
Or give us 5 stars.
No, we'll worry about that next week.
Fine. Okay, please.
We can't ask them to do so many things.
We just have more listeners than ever, but it's not. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. I guess there's more subscribers, but please.
Thank you.
We love you. We love you.
Yeah, guess what we saw? Leave us a voicemail, and
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That's what we need from you today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please assuage his feelings.
Yes.
Is that the word?
Oh, wrong one.
Is assuage a word?
Hello and welcome to Don't Get Me Started with the Right on Ryans. This episode is brought to you by my belly button. I don't know. I forgot to write something. So.
Oh. Well, it can be brought by your belly button.
Do you want something real deep and tight? My belly button's the thing for you. What the hell's at the bottom of that thing? I don't know. Reach in and find out and pull out a handful of pus and blood.
Oh my God.
All right. That was it. Cool.
What? Ryan gang?
No. What do you mean?
What did you say at the beginning? Am
I just said
going
welcome
crazy?
to Oh Yeah Big Time.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I said welcome to Oh Yeah Big Time.
No, you didn't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you gaslighting me?
No, I think
Am I crazy?
This is fine.
You said Ryan.
No, who's Ryan?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Stop it. Are you making fun of me? What did
No.
you say?
I don't know what you're talking about. What?
You have to stop the recording. I can't take it. Am I? Because I have a really bad headache right now. You know?
Right?
So I can't tell if my head is like if I'm in another world and going crazy, or if you're Ashton Kutchering me. Is that his name? Kutcher? Kutchin?
Ashton Hutchins.
Did you give the intro normally?
Yes.
You promise. On your mother's life.
It's not on camera, so it doesn't count.
You didn't show it on camera?
I said, don't get me started with the Right on Ryans.
You were going to let me think I was crazy until I brought your mom into this. You were going to leave me with that.
No, I just didn't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
I still
What am
don't know.
What God damn it. Are you in a mood? I'm in kind of a mood.
Yes.
Are you all right?
I mean, you had the street closing. I'm like starving right now.
Oh no.
We're doing this earlier than normal,
you
and I don't.
hangry?
Yes, I'm a little hangry.
Oh no.
I just want those fucking buffalo wings.
You always want the buffalo wings.
I love buffalo wings.
That's the only, more than anything.
They're one of those foods that are just kind of like in the background. Like, you know they exist, but you don't think about eating them usually. But I was at Whole Foods and they have these like pre-made buffalo wings and I got some and now I can't stop.
Boy, you're hooked.
And I want a buffalo salad dressing. They make a buffalo ranch.
Yes.
I don't want that.
No.
I just want a lighter like buffalo sauce for salads.
Doesn't exist?
Doesn't exist. Can't find it.
Maybe you need to make it.
I would love to.
It's brought you a great passion. I don't know if I've had a buffalo.
I mean, when I get home from the gym, I go in the fridge, I get these buffalo wings, I open them up, and I black out, and I just eat. I don't even know how many.
Don't even look like you're looking at me, but you're not. You know what I mean?
Right. It's the spicy, it's the creamy, it's mixed with the fat of the wing. And the problem with the wings is they're so small.
Yeah.
Chicken wings are so small. So it's like, why would I stop? What's the difference between 3 and 6? What's the difference between 6 and 12?
And infinity.
Like in restaurants, they always want to get you like, they always want to be so fancy with their wings. All we need is buffalo wings. We don't need your chef to come up with his ideas.
No need for innovation.
Like, do you want to try our garlic pesto urban crusted chicken wings?
No.
No. Just give me buffalo wings. That's all we want. Anyway.
I don't know if I've had one.
You've never had like a buffalo chicken wing?
I don't know, because they look really messy.
They are, yeah.
So I have a feeling I have never tried one.
I have to like flush my beard out
Really?
of the sauce, yeah.
I mean, I have to flush those containers. That's how good you haven't offered me one.
Oh, you can have one. Would you like one? They're not like super spicy.
I would like one.
Okay.
But you always share, so that speaks to your passion of...
I mean, you can have some. I'm just blacked out and
I'm just saying.
I'm eating chicken wings
forever. It must be very special to you because you always offer food. So for you to not even offer your favorite thing is like very abnormal. You have a special relationship.
Yeah, they're not that. I could do if they were spicier. I would like that, but you could have some.
But they messy?
They're messy, yeah.
Seems you have a great passion for these buffalo wings and a new appreciation of hot sauces and spices that I wonder if you should go on hot ones and just see how far you get.
I just don't want to be around that guy.
The host?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just hanging out with him?
No.
What's his name, the host of Hot Ones?
Sean?
He's awful.
I feel bad.
How does he get these big celebrities?
I don't know. I don't want to talk shit because he seems nice.
Yeah, but nice and boring are possible, and he fucking nails that.
He's...
Like, could you imagine if he was next to you at a bar and started talking to you? You'd have to leave.
Stop it.
You'd have to leave. If he's my Uber driver, I'm opening the door, rolling out of the car. Because if I don't, I'm going to die of boredom with this person.
I don't like...
He has pull up a picture of him. He has the deadest eyes. He has no personality. And it boggles my mind how these celebrities go on. Like, he gets top tier people on that show.
I mean, he looks nice in these photos, but he does look empty.
No,
it's an
click
empty
on.
smile.
Yeah, there we go. That's a dead person.
He's dead inside.
Click on that one of him smiling in the bottom right, the very far.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Like, that's not a real smile. That's not a real human smile.
Oh, he's kind of sad.
Like, go zoom back in, and just if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're listening to this, watching this on YouTube, use your hand to cover up his nose and his mouth, and just look at his eyes. There's no joy. He's smiling, but there's no joy.
It's only the bottom half.
It's because he doesn't understand how to experience an emotion.
Yeah, I appreciate that he asks, not the typical questions, I guess. But
Sort of.
Have you noticed that he just doesn't? He does research, but he can't do follow-up questions. So they'll actually give an answer that's oh, that would be interesting to learn more. I mean, but I got the script, so I can't follow up on what I've just asked about.
He asks these questions in the most boring possible way. Like, the guest is eating chicken wings, he's eating the wings, and he's like, so having been on the set of both the original Twister and the Twister reboot, at what point did you realize that Helen Hunt was actually attractive in the 90s?
That would be entertaining.
There's no jovial attitude with him.
He's smiling the whole time, but like you said,
he doesn't smile.
He does smile.
He does not smile.
He smiles.
Pull up a clip. Pull up Hot Wings. Hot Ones.
Am I going to get copyrighted?
No, we just can't press play. But you can scrub to the middle of an episode. He doesn't have a soul. He doesn't smile. He is completely
really good.
It's just showing.
There we go. That's his face. That's his face the whole time. That's his face the whole fucking time. It's like talking to Moby after he's been in an air fryer.
Be nice.
This guy.
You're hangry.
And I want those wings.
You get spiteful when you're hangry. You were unintentionally mean at Coles.
I was not mean. I was jovial.
Unintentionally mean.
I was sparring with the Coles employee. I had to get jeans. I needed jeans, so I went to Kohl's because it's close and there. But at Kohl's, Kohl's is just this weird gimmick. I don't know how they've pulled this off. I don't even know what their business model is.
I do.
But their business model is like, once you go to Kohl's, you never have to pay for anything again.
Yeah, just, you go once.
And they're like, here's $100 for your next purchase, but you can't use it until next year.
Yeah.
And so this lady, she's like, do you want to sign up for the Kohl's card with Cold Cash? You get your Cold card, Kohl's Cash in the mail every day. And I'm like, this is how you get us in here. I don't.
You were charming at first, and then you snapped.
I did snap.
He was jovial and charming.
Like, that's how you get us. You get us in here into your process.
Yeah, you said it's a vicious cycle.
Right. And then she's like, well, we have sales. We have sales. And everything in Kohl's is allegedly on sale. Mm-hmm. Everything on Kohl's was $300. And now you can get it for $40.
That is exactly the pricing.
And I was like, it's not a sale if I'm spending more than I wanted to come.
Yeah, like I'm spending money I didn't want to spend. So I'm spending money.
Right.
You save money by not spending money.
You're bringing me in here with this Kohl's cash, this cold, hard Kohl's cash. Thinking that I'm just going to spend it's $70 instead, but I'm getting the 40 off. You're still spending more money. And I went on that little tirade.
Yeah.
And she got sad.
But you didn't know it in the moment. So I feel like you can't be held accountable. Because when I told you in the parking lot, you were.
I was taken back. I didn't know that I was mean to her.
But that's what happens when you're hungry. But I think, that being said, you would apply the same amount of hatred towards this man without being hangry.
Yeah.
The hot ones.
I would just be like, smile! have an inflection in your voice.
Something.
Make it go up and down a little bit when you talk.
I think this is going to sound snobby. That's okay. I feel like, because they're like, oh, I like that he does research on, because he'll be like, in your fourth grade, I don't know, he does research, right? And like,
in your fourth grade yearbook, you had a badge on your shirt that said Roy Scouts. Can you tell me about Roy Scouts? It's just a smile.
But I feel like
and it said Boy Scouts. Fucking idiot.
Not Roy Scouts. I just feel like if you valued like they use that to sound smart to like him, but if you actually valued like good interview, right? And it's like you listen, not that you have to listen to NPR, but it's like Terry Groves is such a good. She goes so in depth. So it's like oh, I love football because it's like chess, but it's like, but you don't even like chess. You know what I mean? It's like saying you like the smart element of it, but you don't even like that because if you did, then you would like those other things that are those things more.
Right?
Than that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not a snob. I'm just saying there are better interviewers out there but maybe people should just be on. They just like to see celebrities acting like normal people.
I don't need him to be like, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. I don't need him to be fucking Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
But, just have joy in your heart.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother. I don't get it when people are like, "Hey, so and so is on hot." I keep forgetting. Is it hot?
It's
wings?
hot ones.
Hot ones?
Yes.
Not hot wings.
It's hot wings with the hot goys.
With the Roys, the Roy Scouts.
It's hot wings with the Roy Scouts. Yeah.
Can we start the Roy Scouts?
Yeah.
It's a rival gang to the Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh.
What is hot ones even? What is hot ones even?
I don't. Is this a trick question?
What is hot ones even? Is it a podcast?
No.
What is it? Is it just a show? Because it couldn't.
YouTube series.
It couldn't be on TV. So it's not a TV show.
On Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
Okay. So it's a TV show.
It's a TV show, I guess. Isn't that interesting?
I just couldn't imagine.
Show once it's on Hulu.
Right. Which isn't fair. Yeah.
I feel like the term TV show has become a little loose of what even defines a show. Love is Blind is a TV show, but is it really have any value, you know?
Yeah, that could never air.
No.
Do you know how much, because each of those episodes are like 3 hours long.
No, that's a Bachelor.
Love is Blind episodes are pretty long.
No.
Yes, they are.
They feel long. They're an hour. They feel very long.
They're only an hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
But we were watching, it's a terrible show. That's the one where I don't like rewarding. I know I've said this, but I feel guilty every time I watch it. But I love it. But I love like the questions people ask to like, you know, because it's like, how do you vet your future husband? And there seems to be a theme on the show of asking, can you mount a TV? Which feels wildly specific.
It's a great question.
It is.
But yeah, I think 3 people have asked that question.
Yeah.
3 women have asked men, can you mount a TV?
Right.
Independently.
And it is a great question, and they're honest. They're like, no.
Which is, like, can you hang a picture? You can mount, you screw walls into studs.
I can't hang a TV.
You screw screws into studs in the wall. That's all.
Well, there's more to it than that. You got to put the TV on the
Not
thing.
really. You take the mount.
I still don't know how the TV's mounted.
What do you mean?
I don't get it.
So the first thing that a man should do when he gets a new TV is he should take the TV out of the box. Not even that. He should punch through the box right to the TV stand and pull that out like it's the heart of his mortal enemy. And he should carry it into the truck immediately, start up the truck, drive to the landfill. And when he gets to the window, the lady says, what you got today, hun? And he says, just this fucking thing. And she says, right on, go ahead. You pay the $6, you get in the land, and you frisbee this TV stand into the landfill and hit a fucking seagull.
No.
And then you get in your truck, you drive back home, and you mount your TV like a man. This is the only option. You don't put a TV on a stand.
Before you, I only put TVs on a stand.
But you're not a man.
Oh, so it's okay.
That's okay.
Oh, so I'm a weak girl.
Women are helpless with a TV stand.
That's why they're all asking on Love is Blind if the man can, because they've been living their lives without a mounted TV and they're sick of it.
Yes.
Like, enough is enough.
I don't have room on my nightstand or on my dresser because I have this TV sitting there.
Yeah, I put them on an IKEA table until I met you. Did you judge me?
No. I don't judge women. This is earnest.
Because they're helpless.
I am earnest. I don't judge a woman for not mounting a TV.
She's helpless.
Somehow that's sexist that I'm not mad at women for not mount. But if you're a man, you mount your fucking TV.
That's funny.
Somehow it is sexist
Yeah.
to not be mad at a woman, to be just neutral and fine with a woman not mounting a TV.
I think that's funny. I'm sorry. Thank you for mounting our TV with such...
Of course.
I mean, yes, but also people mount them with the cords.
Oh, you must hide cords.
Yeah.
You can get a cord runner. You can mount it up through the wall that way. But you can't just have a cord dangling.
People do that.
Yeah, people do that.
So that's part 2 of this.
Well, that's the other thing. If you're just putting your TV on your stand, there's no cord organization. There's no cable organization happening because everything's just falling behind. But when you mount a TV, you have the opportunity to keep it all nice and tidy, all nice and clean.
Yeah. Be a man. Mount your TVs.
And it's easy.
I wonder if they could, because they're like, I could do it. You know, if I watched like a YouTube video and I say, I wonder if he could. They should put them to the test. They should make them fulfill challenges on the show.
Yeah, that should be like...
Mount a TV in 15 minutes.
You can't even be a contestant on this show unless you're mounting a TV.
There is no vetting It's like they find out people are homeless or have like extra, like someone has a child or like a wife or a girlfriend, or there needs to be some sort of vetting by the producers. Like, can he mount a TV? Does he have a job?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because these women get in dangerous situations for real. And the TV, I mean, you want to go on the show knowing
how to mount
that
a TV.
You don't even have to ask that question because they've been put to the test during their casting video.
I mean, mounting a TV is so important to me that I I moved into an apartment that I had concrete walls, which I had never mounted a television into a concrete wall before.
Can you do that?
Absolutely. And I fucking figured it out. You need an impact drill, you need the right bits and all that. But I was so committed that I basically relinquished my security deposit. Knowing full and well that's what I was doing by drilling into this concrete. And I messed up in the beginning and a huge chunk of concrete fell out. But it was hidden by the TV that I mounted in front of that hole. So,
but not once you left.
Right.
Wow.
So mount your fucking TVs, you piece of shit.
But it's okay if you're a woman.
And if you're a woman, don't worry about it.
Find yourself a man who can do that for you. We're not sexist. That's why I'm whispering. Speaking of relationship disputes, I have to give a little context, I guess.
To one.
I'm speaking at a medical conference in a couple weeks.
That's right, you are.
To a room full of doctors.
Leah's teaching medical college.
I'm teaching medical college. I have to talk for 15 minutes in front of the top doctors in the world of this very niche medical condition. Very nervous. This is why we haven't recorded. It's consuming my life. It's ruining me. But I had to put together a slideshow, so then I had to go onto Facebook to find old pictures. Boy, did I go down memory lane doing that. One of them, I just wanted to talk about this because this doesn't even sound real and I love it so much. So you're
talking about old Facebook posts?
Yes. And this
which I just want to clarify real quick with Facebook and just the internet as a whole pre-2012. This was a different kind of internet.
Yeah.
This is where you just said stuff.
It was better.
There were no consequences. It's on the internet. It's not real.
It happens all the time where I'm just like, oh, I said that?
Yeah, I'll get on this day on Facebook and it's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta hide that.
I can't bring myself to delete it, but God, probably 20% of my Facebook is visible, for what actually exists.
So you had to go back in time and look at some old Facebook posts. I had to go back in
time. This one came up that just made me so delighted. I had to go to court. We don't need to talk about why.
No.
We'll leave my mysterious past, keep it mysterious. But I was in court and there was someone there. They were like, their ex-boyfriend had a restraining order and he broke it. I don't know if it qualifies as being broke, but so she has a restraining order and then she's complaining about what has happened. Her ex-boyfriend broke into her house through the doggy door. So it's not really breaking in.
Petite man.
Yeah.
There's no doggy door I could fit through.
I could fit through, but yeah, I guess I'm a petite man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are. You're a right on Ryan.
Thanks for being honest.
Yeah.
Eventually, after I made you swear on your mother's life.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so a girl's...
So she's at the court hearing, and she's talking to the judge about her ex-boyfriend breaking the restraining order because he climbed through the doggy door, came through. This doesn't even sound real, but came through, unplugged all of her electronics, took the cords in the remote, but left the electronics, and then left. So she just she has an Apple TV, but there's no remote or power to it, or an Xbox with no...
Is this even a crime?
I would say it's a heinous crime. Are you kidding? Can you imagine if we came home and just everything is still all of this is here, but the road isn't plugged in anymore? There's no
all the power cords, all the remotes.
Yeah, it'd be so maddening.
There's no chargers for phones.
You wouldn't even know how to acquire what is needed to plug everything back in.
Yeah, that's a worse crime than stealing the shit.
Yeah, I'd rather just replace the Xbox.
Yeah.
Now I have to figure out where to get the cord.
And you can your insurance company or whatever.
Yeah.
You can be like, I had a home invasion and they stole my television and my computers.
But
they're like, oh, well, here's the value. Here's the check. Good job. But with cords, I had a home invasion and they stole my power cords.
They took my 2013 Samsung remote
Yeah, that's
or
not
Roku or something,
right.
No one's reimbursing you for that. You can't buy them standalone. So that's not super relevant. It just made me, I love that. I love that so much. You know what I mean? I love someone that it's deranged and very dark, but I love that happened. Probably not fun for her, but fun for me to have known that.
And that's a fun story for her.
That's a fun story for her.
My boyfriend crawled through a doggy door and stole my cords. That's almost so crazy that it makes her sound insane for it having happened to her.
Yeah, that's the real cruelty to it. Is she can never tell the story.
Like if I was talking to a girl, she's like, my ex was crazy. He broke into my house through the doggy door and stole my cords. I'd be like, I'm never talking to her again.
Yeah, this is never going to work out.
Because that didn't happen.
She probably feels how I felt at the beginning of this episode when you talked about the Rip and Ryans or whatever.
Yeah. The Riptide Ryans,
Riptide Ryans. But yeah, it's been, I don't, mixed emotions going through those Facebook posts, man. I wouldn't, it's just it's just not always super sensitive or PC. We'll just say that.
Right. And also, it's just stupid shit. Like, I was just looking at my 13 years ago today, on this day, on Facebook, myself, I posted, it feels so good outside. I said that.
To the world.
I thought, you know what? I gotta say this.
Where were you 13 years ago?
2000. I was
11.
in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. So, just in Florida.
Did anyone like it? Were they happy for you?
3 people.
All right.
So 3 people liked
We're
that.
like, wow, I'm glad DJ's enjoying the weather.
But that was social media back then. You just said things.
That's basically the host of Hot Ones.
Yeah, it feels
like
so good
he would
outside.
Post that
right now.
Yeah, in 20 whatever year it is.
But that was social media. That's you just said what you thought back then.
Yeah. How liberating. Poor kids these days.
We sort of had like trends on like there was planking, which was great.
Oh, yeah.
I loved planking.
Did you plank?
I planked a few.
What do you do?
You just lay flat on weird stuff.
Oh.
Where it would be weird to
it's like the anti-parkour.
You're becoming a board. You're becoming a plank.
I've never planked.
We're gonna plank. We're gonna bring planking back. We're gonna plank in the UK.
We're gonna plank in the UK. Can we?
Sure.
You just do you obstruct traffic like a race?
No.
Okay.
Never bother people with your planking.
That seems hard to accomplish.
No. You can just
to the side.
Be at Starbucks. If you're at a table, instead of sitting in the chair, just plank. And then I'll put my coffee on your back, and that's a great one.
And then we go, wow.
Planking was great.
Isn't the thrill to kind of be a nuisance?
No, it's not about being a nuisance. It's about being a plank. That's all.
Let's plank.
All right. I would love that.
Thank you.
And now social media is very different. You're trying to post, like back then you just said what you thought. Yeah. And now you have to post these idealized versions of yourself.
Yeah,
and it's very
refreshing for you just to say it's nice outside because it's raw.
It's real.
It's what you were feeling. Now it's like, how do I curate to look like I'm...
But now you don't even see what people are doing. I scroll through Instagram and there's no people that I know.
Yeah.
In there. It's ads.
And I follow a lot of people.
And it's puberty and it's wasted. Those are the 3 things. Ads, puberty, and weight. And there's one that starts with an N. I don't know.
Be careful.
But how did this happen?
I don't know, but it's sick.
Like who is wasted? Who is puberty?
I don't know, and we're all doing it.
Everyone sees wasted and puberty. If I look at a puberty post, is that how you pronounce that, by the way? I see you've liked it. I see that's all I see of my friends is that they've liked puberty posts.
Yeah.
I don't see what they're posting. I just see that they like puberty.
Cool. That must mean I'll like it too. Yeah, they've dominated the algorithm. It has rewarded them tremendously.
And also if it's not puberty or wasted, it's porn.
Oh.
All these accounts that I'll follow these
I
like
don't see porn.
I'll follow these innocent, innocuous, but hyper-specific accounts.
Like the science ones.
It's like people falling sideways out of trailers. And then for like a month, I'll see a few people falling sideways out of trailers posts.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, it's just fucking porn. There's a girl like fingering herself in the back of an Annie Ann's.
Oh, no.
And it's like, this OnlyFans got fired from her day job at an outdoor mall. See the video.
But this is just supposed to be people falling out of trailers, which is hyper-specific. It doesn't fit the bill.
And it's just like posted from rocks being thrown from dams. That's the account posting this porn.
It's
Why?
sick.
What happened?
Leave us alone. It's poison.
It happens all like we'll be in bed and I'll like open up Instagram. It's like fucking. She's gonna think I'm fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do.
I think I'm into Annie Ann's porn.
Yeah, it's hyper-specific. Yeah, I'm over it, yet I gotta I'm so much better off when I get off that, especially. Gotta get off it.
We just gotta stop the internet.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make it faster. They're trying to make 6G.
But isn't 5G pretty fast?
Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's fast enough. They're making 6G that's like 5,000 times faster than 5G.
Is it 5,000 times more
It's
cancer?
literally. Sorry.
Bless you.
I don't know. But I mean, I'm sure at some point it'll turn into cancer.
Huh.
We don't need fast
Stop
internet.
all the downloading, you know?
How could it what could we benefit from it being faster?
Just more content, more. It's already instant. I don't know what more can happen. It's fast. It's very fast.
People
It's
but
very rare.
then the self-driving cars can talk to each other instantaneously and no one will ever get hurt again. It's not we don't
seems
need
nice.
that. No. That's not nice.
Yeah, because you showed me that video.
We need the threat of injury. We need that.
Yeah.
We need to be fearful of becoming hurt. Otherwise, if we know that these self-driving cars are just talking to each other instantly over 6G, we'll just fucking dart out in front of them if we want to.
That's true.
Because we know they're not going to hit us.
It's like the playgrounds with the turf, you know? They started hurting
Yes,
themselves
it is
more.
like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's like, what could 5,000 times faster
Is
than
it actually
5G?
5,000?
Yes, that's what they're saying.
It's like literally impossible. It's already instantaneous.
Like, what do you need? What do you need?
It's too much, and it's so many resources, and the planet is dying.
I press play on the latest JoJo Siwa song, and it plays immediately.
Is that a made-up name?
No, that's a real artist.
Jojo Siwa?
I think so.
Siwa?
Siwa.
Siwa?
Siwa.
Siwa.
I don't know.
Are you cool?
I just
Do you listen to modern?
I just hear things. I don't
Jojo
listen to
Siwa?
I don't know one thing JoJo Siwa sings.
Is it a girl?
Yes.
Is she Jojo Siwa?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you press play on a song and it's immediate.
Ew. What is this?
What do you mean?
Who is she? I hate this. Ew.
That's not her now. Dude, JoJo Siwa 2024. Yeah, that's her now.
It's basically the same.
Sure.
She's cool.
I don't know. Apparently, but you listen to a song, you press. What was it like when you have to wait for anything?
Never.
You don't have to
Everyone's
wait.
so goddamn entitled. The work we're gonna have to do to make sure our kid can like be content being bored, we're working against a lot.
Right.
Like, we have to get off social media. We have to disconnect. We're gonna have to move it to cabin, and
I want that.
yeah,
I want that. I want
go.
to downgrade. I think every 5 years, we should have to go back to 3G for a year. 3G internet speeds.
can you imagine how murderous people would be?
Like 3G, it can work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you're gonna have to earn it,
Sometimes.
like earning your songs for your iPod.
And then when it does work, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
actually connects. You think it's just stuck, and then, pling.
Yeah.
I hate JoJo Siwa. I don't want this on my screen.
Yeah, get rid of her.
No, and then it's Sean. God, get out of here. Scram.
Scram. But yeah, we don't need the faster internet.
No.
Don't work on that. Don't work on 6G.
There's very bright minds working on that could work on things that we need, and they're not.
Sure. And I'm not like a conspiracy theorist about this stuff.
No.
No, I mean, but if we keep going, it is going to cook us alive.
Yes.
Okay? This will eventually turn into an air fryer in the sky. Maybe not with 6G, maybe not with 7G, but maybe 8 or 9. At some point, we're just going to vaporize ourselves, and for no reason.
The same air fryer that fried Moby and turned him into Sean.
Yes,
Hot Ones.
exactly.
Good callback.
We're all going to be like Sean from Hot Ones, just like fucking
Maybe that's all
numb.
that happened. Maybe all the heat has done something to his brain.
That's most likely.
Because
Yeah.
I've read that he used to be charismatic. So maybe he has 8G brain damage via hot sauce. It emulates the hot sauce.
That's all 8G is.
Hot
It's
sauce.
hot sauce for the air.
Yeah. Makes your eyes water.
Okay.
Can I teach you something?
What do you mean?
I learned something and I didn't tell you. It's not that exciting. I just thought, can I just teach you something interesting?
Just teach me, teacher.
I was thinking about, I don't remember why, but I was thinking about like how powerful caps lock is. Like fuck you and caps lock. It's different than fuck you.
Or my Facebook post that said, it's so nice out.
Yeah,
It was in
that
all caps.
Oh, it wasn't?
Yeah.
So that packed a punch. That's why I got some likes.
It's so nice out.
So, are you about to change that? Like, it's a little unnerving. Caps lock is very powerful. Then I was thinking about what, like, I don't know what they're called. The character languages, like Arabic
Like
and
Mandarin.
Chinese. And they can't caps lock because it's characters.
They don't have caps lock?
Well, it's all just a picture represents a word.
Can they bold?
Maybe they could underline. I don't know. I don't know how they emphasize things. I don't think so.
So they just are monotone all
So
the
they're
time.
always in lowercase.
They can't scream in their
Probably
writing.
why they're like a quieter, kinder culture.
Everything they say is like if they're in danger and they're trying to text,
Please help.
just please lowercase help. Lower-
It's like how do you know if they actually need help then? You know?
Right.
Because like if I texted you lowercase please help, you might be like, oh, she just needs help like opening that bottle because it's really hard for her weak wrists. Versus caps lock, please help. You're like, she's drowning in the bathtub.
Well, this explains why they're so monotone and why they're so like, just level-headed.
There's no inflection. Yeah. So then I was like thinking about, does that affect like language or, like that, like you're saying. So then I was talking to chat and I thought this was interesting. Because it's the research that suggests cultural differences in how emotions are expressed and perceived, and that they rely more on context, tone, and subtle cues because of their collectivist cultural values, where social harmony is prioritized over self-expression. But I learned that Japanese people are like East Asian people, look more at eyes for like emotion. Like if they're trying to read the motion of someone speaking, they read their eyes, whereas the Westerners look at the mouth. And then that reflects, if you've noticed, like Japanese emojis, how they always have like so many eye things, like they have different eyes.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Like that's because they're looking at the eyes. But I feel like they don't make a lot of eye contact, so I also find that contradictory. But I was just wondering if you look at people's mouths or eyes when you're looking for their emotions.
I think I look at the nose and as the center of the face so that I can get an aggregate of all of it.
That makes sense.
I do that.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe that's all I was going to teach you, but I just thought that there was interesting that there was even any research on that. Like that because I just thought it was interesting. I've noticed that with their emojis, that they have so many expressive eyes. Our eyes are pretty
We just need black dots.
Yeah, we just need that and then crazy mouths and stuff. So that's your lesson for today. Now you're more cultured.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. But I think it's weird. I feel like it's stereotyping, but I feel like they're a little eye contact averse, if anything.
Well, and with the no caps thing, that's sort of like
Is that a slang?
what?
No caps?
no cap is slang, but I don't mean it like that.
Okay, bye.
Sort of, I do.
Okay.
No caps is interest. It's like everyone having to wear the same uniform.
Mm-hmm.
There's no you.
You don't exist.
You're not free to talk how you want.
Yeah.
You only have this. That's interesting.
I'll take our way, I think, more. But it is nice to have social harmony. So, who knows? Thanks for letting me teach you about the Asians. Did you learn something?
Yes. Well, speaking of racism, we've got some news to read.
Was I racist?
No. What are you talking about? Do you know these Roombas?
Yeah.
They're like the vacuum. I don't know if these are actual Roombas.
Robot vacuums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently people all over the country, I don't know, maybe the world, have had their little robot vacuums hacked.
To what end?
And so and before I even knew what was going on with this story,
yeah.
before I read the rest of this story,
you have a guess?
Just from the headline, I knew that they said the N-word. When a robot gets hacked.
So you saw the headline that the robot vacuum was hacked, and you inferred.
Yeah, and I inferred N-word.
Really?
Because you have to think through, like, the kind of person hacking a robot vacuum. What is this demographic? This is someone who just wants to say that word to a family.
Right.
To a white family specifically.
At family dinner.
Yes. So here we have, there's a little video. I don't know if YouTube will let us play this, but we'll try.
Okay.
So this robot vacuum is hacked.
U.S. cities were hacked, leading to the robots being controlled remotely and yelling out various slurs. The affected robots were all Chinese-made Ecovacs D-Bot X2S. For example, Minnesota lawyer Daniel Swenson was watching TV when his robot started to malfunction. Through the app, he saw that a stranger was accessing its live camera feed and remote control feature. Dismissing it as a bug, he changed his password, rebooted the...
So this robot gets hacked. It starts yelling out the N-word. And the K word.
What's the K word?
You can't tell you.
What is it?
Hang on. Let me, It's,
What?
It's,
oh.
yes.
Wait, you've had that button the whole time?
Yeah, I have this button. Yeah.
You've never used it.
I haven't needed to.
Until you had to say the K word.
Yeah. Which I did not say. I said a different word that sounds like it.
Yes. Well, I didn't know what. I'm okay.
So I think this is what I like about the Internet of Things, everything being connected, is that people can hack into these things
and talk through it
and be a nuisance.
Like, why does it even have a speaker?
Yeah, why does the robot even have a speaker?
I don't condone racism, of course, but it is funny.
No, and it's only funny because, of course, that's what you say when you hack into a Roomba.
What else are you gonna say?
Hey, how's your day
doesn't
going?
Matter,
No.
Like,
you want to make someone spit out their burrito.
Yeah.
That just came from DoorDash.
On their children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where did that come from?
How insane would that be if we're just eating dinner and then, like, our little Roomba is just like...
Right. Yeah.
Like, I would be properly spooked, for sure.
Absolutely.
I would throw it out. I'd probably try to talk back to it.
But this is what we get. You don't want to vacuum your own house once a week? Once every 2 weeks? You're going to hear the N-word sometimes. You want to be able to change the temperature while in bed without having to get up? Someone's going to turn that up sometimes. And you're not going to know what's going on.
Wasn't there a thing with that?
Yes.
Where they're like, wasn't it cold? Or was it hot?
I don't remember. I think it was hot. But
this is what you get for needing a life of pure convenience and taking out the work out of everything. This is what we deserve.
Right. And you want 6G internet.
Right.
This is only going to make this problem way crazier. Way worse.
Yes. It's going to be more than the N-word next time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You want to have your fridge hooked up to the internet?
So you can
Look inside while you're in bed?
It's all spying on you, and you don't even care.
So this is the future we have to look forward to. Because wherever there is something beautiful and driven by brilliance of humanity, there's also a person who's going to exploit that to say the N-word.
Absolutely.
That's just what's going to happen.
It's the recipe. It's the balance. It keeps the universe balanced.
So,
I mean, based on not the N-word, just based on my old Facebook posts, it would not be beyond me to try to hack into a robot and say something. Wildly inappropriate.
Right.
I would not say the N-word, of course.
You'd say
but I would say
something anatomical, probably.
Yeah.
Pussy belly button.
Yeah. Bleeding.
A dead raccoon on a belly button. Yeah.
With lots of pus.
Right.
And grime.
So yeah, that's in the news.
What? What? Do that again.
I don't know.
Wait, you never done that one.
That's megaphone.
You've been hiding sounds from me.
Yes. Yeah, so that's what's in the news. Great. Cool.
That's all of the news.
That's all the news today.
I think there's more news.
What else do we have?
Well, you won't. You're real hyped up on the chopsticks, aren't you?
Hyped up on the chopsticks?
Robot chopsticks.
Are you gaslighting me?
Yeah, the robot chopsticks. It's like catching a skyscraper with chopsticks.
Oh, the Elon's rocket booster. Yeah.
That's in the news.
Now, this is amazing.
This is something you want to share.
Pull up a picture of this.
How?
Here's an Elon rocket booster. This is the most amazing marvel of mankind. A hacker somehow is going to hack into this.
We can see it coming down through the...
Sorry.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and pause here. So this is because we can't watch this because it's copyrighted material.
Oh.
But we can look at a freeze frame of it. But this, go right there. Sure.
Here?
Yes. So this is a 20-something story building.
Which you wouldn't know because there's no scale.
Right. When I first saw this, I thought it was maybe like the length of a bus.
Yes, definitely.
Look up 20-story building. Excellent typing skills.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's look at that. That is a 20-story building.
Yeah, that's your big boy.
That is the size of what... So this rocket goes into space. This thing detaches. And it doesn't just fall into the ocean. It doesn't just explode.
No.
This thing reverses backwards in the sky into an erector set robot arms.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
And they just catch it
gracefully.
so gracefully. And this thing comes in at just the right angle. This
It comes
is
in like sideways, slows down, doesn't crash.
this is the greatest achievement of mankind so far.
It's really beautiful.
This is more important than the moon landing,
yes,
which didn't happen.
yes, correct.
Outstanding. And the fact that anyone could be mad at this man.
I know.
After
he gets
this?
no credit because they just hate him. But can't we acknowledge?
Oh, but he danced for Trump at a rally. He danced weirdly at a rally for Trump, and now we can't like him anymore.
But how amazing!
Look at this.
Like no one can do this.
No one can do this.
It's amazing. I was thrilled when you showed me because I can't believe all of that just going into the ocean and hurting all the animals and
Just
marine life.
boiling fish as it falls to the bottom of the ocean.
Horrible. Makes me not want to go to space at all. But if we cannot do that into the ocean every time, dropping skyscrapers into the ocean, that would be
Right.
spectacular.
This is going to change humanity.
Yes.
I love this.
You've watched it many times.
Yeah.
I think a single tear dropped the first time.
So we have a 20-story building falling from the sky, being caught by little chopstick hands. We just need more of this. This is the kind of news that we need.
Yes. Less 6G, more chopsticks.
Yes.
I'm going to make a shirt that says that.
And they did this without 6G, so we know we don't fucking need it.
Mm-hmm. If we can do this, we can do anything with 5G.
What else do we have in the news here?
Well, something else fell. Or somebody fell.
Oh, yes.
What sound effect are you?
Oh, no.
That actually kind of works.
Yeah, so...
We don't like people falling to their death.
So this is strange. This is weird to me.
Yes.
First of all, how many hotels have you stayed in?
Couple.
Enough.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you can't do in a hotel?
Open a window?
Open the window.
That's true, huh?
You can't open a window. So, okay, maybe this hotel, because it was in where?
Argentina or something?
Argentina. So maybe they don't care about this stuff in Argentina.
So maybe it's good we have litigation.
Yeah, so in Argentina, a member of a boy band called One Direction fell a direction out of a window and his life ended. Now, some say that he was already not conscious
Oh, they do?
when falling out of the window. Some say. The toxicology report, to my knowledge, has not come back yet.
Well, I read he was either not all the way conscious or a little conscious, but also that nobody was there. Because my first question is, how do you die from 3 stories? You know what I mean? But then, if you're not super conscious, I guess you could embrace your fall. But if there's no one there, then how would you fall out of the window while you're unconscious? Right?
Right. I have never fallen out of a window while unconscious.
I know he was belligerent and drunk, allegedly breaking things, but something doesn't add up, and I don't like it.
Elon's chopsticks should have caught him.
Where are those when you need them?
They need to be portable.
They need to be portable outside hotel balconies.
In Argentina.
Yeah, apparently so. Also, we're not making light of...
No.
Just...
They should have caught him because he was murdered.
Yes.
Duh. So in the afternoon, police personnel from Precinct 14B were directed to the hotel by a 911 call reporting an aggressive man who could be under the influence of drugs or alcohol. The call, which occurred minutes before Payne's death, according to the prosecutor's office, did not name Payne. So they're saying basically he was a little rambunctious and then threw himself out of a window.
While unconscious.
While unconscious.
That's insane.
The official report says that he died from injuries sustained after jumping out of the window. But
I mean, I would survive a 3-story fall.
they're saying internal bleeding.
From the fall?
But the toxicology report hasn't come back. So what do we know? What could we possibly know?
I don't know.
I think this man was murdered.
I do too.
This was a murder.
It makes no sense he's by himself.
Let's see. What was his name?
Liam?
Liam Payne. I'm just looking up Liam Payne P. Diddy. Are there any connections?
No. He admitted he was fearful.
Come on!
He's scared of P. Diddy. He was greeted by Diddy's slow and steady laugh. Diddy assassinated Liam Payne?
Yes, this is what happened.
This is what we're looking for.
Allegedly, from us.
Sure.
We allege that P. Diddy's people made this happen.
Yes.
For reasons we cannot understand yet, but...
He had the most evil laugh.
Yeah, I think this is what happened. I
too.
want this to be what happened.
I want proof that this is what happened. All right. Well, I feel validated.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Man.
So yeah, he was killed. But this is also the last podcast we'll do before the election.
Probably. Thank God.
Probably.
Please end.
This is my favorite part.
I don't know why.
I love this part
You enjoy
of the election.
uncertainty?
It's not that I like the
It's like
uncertainty.
Schrodinger's election. Both are.
Yes, that is what it is.
Okay.
It's Schrodinger's president. We don't know who it's going to be.
And that's nice.
That's nice. And I like the arguing back and forth. I like the clips of
Really?
like Trump dancing or swaying at his town hall.
Oh, I truly loved the 40-minute sway.
I love the clips of Kamala Harris just saying words.
Yeah.
I love this. If Kamala doesn't win, we don't get to hear those words.
Yeah.
And if Trump doesn't win, we don't get to see him say crazy things.
No, we do. He's always
No,
there.
he's been out of the spotlight for the last, up until
That's
the
'cause he had
election started.
lawsuits.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He'll find his way.
And they'll keep him busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my favorite part. I like the back and forth. I like the funny clips. We don't get these really.
Yeah. And then it's just a bunch of whining and fear-mongering
Right.
after someone wins.
Yeah, this is the exciting part.
Conspiracy. All right. I just want it all over.
Like,
I
if
want
there's-
to be like 2 years into the next, you know.
That's the most boring part, though.
Yeah, I like it. I don't want the action. I don't want the vitriol and both sides are like, it is the end of democracy as we know it. There will be a tyranny. There will never be another election if you don't vote for our person. American democracy will cease to exist.
Right. It's like Jim Gaffigan said. Just how the left is basically running on that Donald Trump will destroy democracy if he wins, which I would argue he's more likely to destroy it if he loses. But they're so scared that Donald Trump is going to end democracy, and they're so scared of that they staged a coup to out the current presidential incumbent
That was voted for.
who was voted for to usher in someone who no one liked
And no one voted for.
and no one voted for.
Yeah.
To save democracy, they did that.
Oh.
So thank you. But my favorite thing about Kamala Harris, she is so good at this that I want to take this into my own life. I want to take this part of her that we've all seen and incorporate this into my own being.
Really?
Because she is the best at this. One thing that no one else can touch her in this category, and that is saying nothing. The more that she is in front of the public, the more I am impressed with how much nothing she can say. She's so good at it that she can almost make people forget what they asked her to begin with.
Yeah.
This is an incredible skill. I'm afraid that if she does win, they're not going to let her talk anymore. She's only talking right now because she has to.
Right.
They tried to hide her away.
And then they silenced the puppet.
That was criticized.
Yeah.
They said, we have to hear from her. So finally they're like, okay, we'll put her on a sex podcast. We'll put her on, we'll let her do a town hall.
Yeah.
We'll let her talk to Oprah. We'll let her be on Fox News. Maybe she'll go on Joe Rogan. They have to do this. Because otherwise, why can't she talk to us?
Right.
But when she does do this, this is when we get, so for example, I'm just going to try to exhibit what I've learned from her. So ask me like a simple question.
Where did you buy your shirt?
Well, let me start by saying that a shirt isn't just something that we wear. A shirt is something that we make a decision about. And decisions are fundamental to our ability to be people and our ability to criticize other thoughts that other people think And if we all agree on the same thoughts, then that agreement comes at a cost that we can't bear without all agreeing that the thoughts of others that they think are a network determined not by political society, not by aggression, not by hate, but by the ties that bind us together, the positive things that come about from us being together as a country. Because without that, we cannot bear witness to a testimony that hasn't fought its fight. And that's why when I go into these towns that have shirts, and you ask about shirts, and I'm going to get to the shirts. I'm going to get to where I bought this shirt.
Yeah.
But not before I feign the fight that I fought for following the future. And that's where we need to be.
I do feel marginally more inspired, I will say.
It's a skill.
I feel a little empowered. I can't recall a single thing you said.
I can't either.
But I feel like I can, unite. So
Yes.
Thank you.
So that's the kind of stuff that if she's elected president, we're not going to get to hear anymore because they're going to hide her away.
Stash her again.
Like we're going to have with her, we would have the opposite problem that we have with Biden, but the same result. Biden, they have to hide away because he can't talk. Kamala Harris, we have to hide away because she just
Can't talk.
She can't talk.
Good.
Or she can talk, but she does it wrong.
Yeah.
Biden can't talk. Kamala can talk, but does it wrong. Trump can talk, but also does it wrong. But at least you can follow what he's saying. He just says bad things.
Yeah.
So that's what we're left with.
It's dire state of affairs.
So I'm excited for this part. I'm sad for the election. I don't want that to
Do you have
happen.
any predictions? Not what you want to happen, but what you think will happen.
I think Kamala will win.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. I don't.
You think Trump will win?
I do.
I think Kamala's going to win.
Should we bet on it? Should
I don't
we
want
bet that $500 Visa gift card? I can finally spend it.
Yeah. If you don't guess what it is by the election, we're
Yeah.
just giving that to one of us.
Yeah, whoever made the right prediction.
Right.
We're not going to share it with each other.
Right.
I'm gonna
Don't buy me
buy
a
myself
gift.
a dress.
Yeah. And flowers.
Nice handbag.
So yeah, I think Kamala's going to win just because it's all been wrong with her.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a dirty trick to get her in there.
Yes, it was.
I don't want to bathe in QAnon notions.
Oh,
But
my favorite start to a sentence.
especially with a but. If it just ended there, that would have been fine. But they cheated us, the Democratic Party.
Oh, so you think it's rigged already?
I think it's already rigged.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
I think it's rigged.
We'll go down that road.
They don't care who is in the seat. They've already
That's
shown
the
us
problem,
that.
though, that they plant the seeds of that, because then it's like, now even if she wins fairly, it's rigged. There's no way to disprove that.
That's the problem. There's no way to disprove it. Like, certainly a lot of
And
people.
that's just the future. That's always going to be anytime your person doesn't lose, it's because it was rigged.
Well, like for example, the last time, I don't think that was rigged.
Yeah.
But this time it's rigged.
Okay.
Because they've already shown us that they don't care about the process.
Yeah.
This time they've shown us they do not care about voting. They don't care about what anyone wants. This isn't about that.
I'm going to have an existential crisis. We can't keep recording.
This is fun.
I need
This
to
is
go
hilarious.
slit my wrist and put my
We're
gauges
so
back
fucking
in.
funny. All right. So on that note, we're done. All right. It's